Hey guys, it's Shocky. So today's video, it's unscripted, but I have a lot of ideas, and hopefully I can say it all without it being too long and sounding messy. So, when I've been playing Fortnite lately, I have been feeling really just tired of, like, it's like we have the same items all the time. Like, this season's really good. We got a lot of fun items. But, like, a majority of the items you're going to use is a lot of the old stuff, you know, like you're always gonna run an AR. I have been using the pulse rifle, but like shotguns, like we have the two shotguns we've had all of Fortnite pretty much, and the lever. And the thing with these three shotguns is they're all close range. So I've been pretty bored with the shotguns, and I think crafting is a really good mechanic, and I think Fortnite should allow, like, and I'm talking about pubs, okay? I'm not talking about arena. Arena, they could add it, you know, depending on what the arena players like, the competitive scene, but that's not really me. I'm not the competitive kind of player. I'm good, but I don't really enjoy it. It's like too stressful, it's too much, I'm not as good. There would just be no point for me to talk about competitive, because I barely play it. But, yeah, so I think we need more weapons. Like the heavy shotgun, the charged shotgun, they're really fun. I find them really enjoyable to use. And like when heavy metal, an LTM that has the shotgun, heavy shotgun, or unvaulted, or even close encounters, when those modes are out, I always use the charge and the heavy, because it's like, to me, it's the most fun and enjoyable shotgun. And I just feel like the heavy only had like a few seasons, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 seasons, 5.5 seasons, or 4.5 seasons to like actually exist. The charge had 3 seasons or 2.5 seasons. So like, you know, let's use the actual weapons. Like, Fortnite is a game with so much possibility to be amazing, and I feel like a lot of the weapons are like hidden away by the vault. So I think crafting should be used more. Okay, that's the first thing I want to say, just really quickly. I really hope crafting gets used more in the future. Like, we have a month of the season left. We're getting content pretty much every week. I'm a little afraid it's going to slow down, because so far, every season this chapter, the content usually slows down at some point, or they start skipping updates. Like every other week, we don't get something new. So just in case that happens, you know, hit us with more crafting options. Let us, like, if you have nuts and bolts, you can craft the lever, the heavy, the charge, or even the combat, you know? If you want to craft ARs, you can craft the scoped AR, the infantry, and the thermal AR. You know, let's expand it. Like, you don't have to make it complex. Just nuts and bolts. You can craft anything, and as long as you have the right rarity, it works. You know, or maybe make it so it's like you can't craft straight to the thermal AR. You need to craft the scoped AR first, then the thermal. So it's not that complex. It's just 2 nuts and bolts. So that's what I want to say really quickly about items like loot and stuff and weapons. And then also unvault some more like throwable items. Give us clingers, impulses, bouncers. You know, just I like Fortnite because it has such unique items. Like, give us boogie bombs, porta forts, even just anything that change up the gameplay. So yeah, that's it. I want to talk about the loot pool. Okay, now I want to talk about skill based. Okay, so I've been playing Splitgate, really fun. I'm probably gonna post more gameplay of that next time me and my friend play. But Splitgate has pretty much no skill-based matchmaking unless you play the ranked mode, which is what I think Fortnite should do. Because if you think about it, there's probably more bad players than really good players, or at least like there's more average to lower level players than the really sweaty players. Like, look at this guy on my screen right now. He's probably insane. Like, he could probably like take every wall from me. I probably can't take any of his walls, and he could probably edit in like 3 seconds. As soon as I see that star wand and the dummy skin, or the star wand and anything else, I know it's out of my league. But for some reason, skill-based puts me with these players. So what I'm saying is, okay, let me talk about Splitgate really fast. Splitgate has pretty much no skill-based, but your first 10 matches or your first few levels are easier. What I think Fortnite should do is, if you haven't played in a week or more or something, or you're just not that good of a player, like, I feel like there's certain players that probably stay in the same skill gap for a while, you know? Like, if you're younger or you're just not that good, there's probably some players that will have like a majority. Like, to me, like, I know that if my friends played Fortnite every day, some of my friends, they'd probably be in the same skill base forever. And so if I play with them, the matches are significantly easier. So I'm not saying I want every single match to be super easy for me. What I'm saying is I prefer to play I prefer every few games to be different. Because when I play Splitgate, and it's random, you know, skill-based is random, sometimes me and my friend will demolish. Like, we'll like, as a team, we're insane. Like, oddball, you have to hold this ball to get points. Me and my friend, we're smart, we have plans, and it's just fun. It's good, okay? But a lot of the times, the games are actually pretty close. And sometimes we get destroyed. Like, we can't do anything. And not just oddball, like other modes too. So I think that's more enjoyable than playing. So if I play an hour or 5 hours of Splitgate, a majority of that is going to be fun even when I lose. If I play Fortnite for 5 hours, a majority of that is me having absolutely no chance. Like, there might be 3 games where I get 7 kills and make it top 10. But in the past, skill-based got so hard 2 weeks ago for me. Like, it was insanely difficult. I went to go play Arena, and I managed to get to Division 6 in like 2 weeks or something. Like, I wasn't only playing Arena, but when I did play Arena, I was dropping like 17 kills. That's insane. I haven't dropped 17 kills since Chapter 1. So, as you can see, skill-based is really, it's punishing you for being good. Unless you're really, really good. But I'm not really, really good. So I'm stuck in this like hole where it's like, we're not going to give you easy lobbies. We're going to give you people slightly harder than you or way out of your league. And I don't know if it's because they haven't played in a while, so it's giving them an easier lobby to get used to the game, but because it's doing that, it's making me suffer. So what I'm saying is, I'd rather play with no skill-based matchmaking, and every few games I get crushed, or, you know, like maybe I pop off, I have like 17 kills, and then the very last guy is pretty difficult because, you know, he's really difficult, so he's gonna last to the end. I just want old Fortnite, you know? Because people say like they want old Fortnite back, but what does it really mean to have old Fortnite back? I think old Fortnite is no skill-based matchmaking. Because old Fortnite, like in Season 5 or Season 7, Chapter 1, or pretty much every season of Chapter 1, I could play Fortnite all day long. The first summer of Fortnite, Season 5, I literally played 8 hours or more every single day. Not every single day, but like pretty much. And it was so much fun. I was getting at least 6 wins a day. I think 6 to 4 wins a day. And it was just fun. It was just endless fun. That doesn't happen anymore. Unless I have a full squad and my friends haven't played in a while. Or like my friend has a low skill-based matchmaking and I play duos. That's the only time I could really pop off. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty good player. I'm like an above average player. But I'm not insane, you know? Like, I'm not playing any creative. I'm not practicing. I'm just playing the game, pubs. I feel like I'm being punished for time played, but I can't show off my skill because it's putting me up against people who are better than me. So without skill-based, it just makes it, you know? And like, I don't want to see comments like, oh, just get better, because I don't want to just get better, because I still want to play that old casual Fortnite, you know what I mean? Because if you ask me what's my favorite memory of every season, this chapter, it's going to be from an LTM. Season 6, I played Close Encounters. I got like a 13 kill win or something like that, and I was doing solo squads. And it wasn't like they were way out of my league. It was still difficult, but some games were more easier, some were harder, and that match specifically, I had to really try, but it wasn't like an absolute just, oh, edit, I'm dead, you know? It was pretty close, but I was still able to show off my skill. If we think about Season 1, Chapter 2, it was solid gold. I got a 17 kill solo squad win. You know, like, it's a lot of... Oh, and the weapons, too. In LTMs, more weapons are unvaulted. So, and the only times I feel that OG Fortnite feeling is when it's an LTM and there's no skill based in LTMs. So, I really think if Fortnite sees how good Splitgate is doing and gave solo, duo, squads, trios, all the core modes in Fortnite, no skill-based matchmaking for at least 2 weeks, I think they would see a small increase in players, but then still make it so the very bad players or fresh players get a few bots in their lobbies to make it a bit easier and skill-based them. But then once you reach this point, put them into regular matches with no skill-based, so it's just the exact same as Chapter 1. Because if you watch Chapter 1 gameplay, a majority of the lobbies had below average players, and I doubt those below average players would play a game, get killed, and be like, oh my gosh, I'm done. I'm getting off. This is annoying me. I feel like because there's so many of the non-good players, the below average or even average, that they still get a decent amount of kills and it's still fun. Because what I'm feeling right now is that I'm going into a match, I get pumped for 150, they're doing these crazy edits, I can't take their wall, and it's like, that's just not, I'm not doing that, I can't do that to you, so I shouldn't be fighting someone who could do it to me, you know? But it's every single match, that's what the problem is, you know? So I'm not saying I never ever want to be absolutely pissed on, I'm just saying it doesn't need to be every single match I play. So hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying, and hopefully maybe this video gets some views. Usually my YouTube videos don't do that good, but I just hope people understand that, like, I think what Fortnite's missing is the no skill based, because honestly the most fun I've had, especially in season 6 and 5, Unvaulted came out multiple times in both those seasons. That was insane. It was always duos or squads, so I'd usually play solo duo, solo squad, and it is just so much fun. There's random weapons, like I'd be running double barrel, suppressed pistol, heavy shotgun, thermal AR, and like shockwaves or bouncers, and then I'd be getting like 15 kill games. I can't do that in a solo, I can't do that in a duo right now, and the weapons are like the boring, or not the boring, but like the normal Fortnite weapons, like nothing new to this season. They're pretty simple, you know, it's just AK, lots of bloom, regular AR, the burst. It's cool, but it's it gets boring, you know? We've had the burst and the regular AR for a long time. The AK is just a regular AR with more damage. The pulse rifle's fun. Hold on, excuse me. The pulse rifle is fun. The rapid fire is fun. But other than that, and like the railgun's cool. Other than that though, it's just kind of boring, you know? So if Fortnite could rotate in some more weapons, maybe every like week or whatever, you can craft different things. So like rapid fire one week, burst SMG the next week, the drum gun, I don't know. Just change it up, you know? Give us the revolver back, give us the crafting option for the scoped revolver. There's a lot of fun weapons, and I like using a lot of different weapons. I like changing up my loot every game, and it's really tough this chapter. So hopefully you guys understand what I mean with the loot and the skill based. And if a lot of people agree and the video gets some views, maybe Fortnite would see it and be like, oh, you know what? Let's actually try no skill based for a little bit, see how they like it. Because I know, guaranteed, 100%, if skill based was gone and the games were a lot more random with the skill level, it'd be way more enjoyable. Because right now, you're punished for being good. There's no reward for being good, you know? So, yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say, because I'm really struggling to like have that good Fortnite vibe right now. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you guys like this type of video, leave a like. Check out my other playlists. Check out my TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. We're at like 5,130 followers on TikTok, so that's pretty cool. And no one follows the Twitter, but if you want to, you know, I'm always on Twitter, like commenting and stuff. So that'd be cool. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.